Have you ever caught yourself switching between 5 different apps? Not because you're looking for something, but because you're trying to fill a void. I used to think I was bored too. Turns out I was just lost. I remember spending hours on YouTube, going from one video to the next. Reaction channels, gaming channels, vlogs. But here's the thing. None of these videos were helpful to me in the long term. They were momentary bliss. A quick escape just onto the next one without a thought for what I had just watched. You see, scrolling on my phone wasn't just easy, it was euphoric. It wasn't just a screen, it was a portal, a little universe inside my pocket where I never had to feel awkward or alone or even human. Just swipe, tap, forget, repeat. Fast forward some years and I'm older and more put together. But that screen, it still felt like it owned a part of me. It wasn't one big moment that woke me up. It was hundreds of tiny ones. That creeping anxiety when the video ends and the autoplay starts. The frustration of sitting down to do something and only lasting 5 minutes before reaching for my phone again. I started tracking it and evaluating my usage. I tried deleting apps, limiting my screen time, setting a limit for the amount of YouTube videos I could watch. And when that failed, I even tried a dopamine detox. No screens, no sugar, no fun basically. And it worked for like 3 days. Then came the inevitable crash. The just one more video, I told myself. Just one more game. But just one more turned into 5 more. Then even more after that. I realized I wasn't breaking a habit. I was just pressing pause on an addiction. And once I caved, I just started the cycle all over again. I thought I was weak. But then I realized I wasn't just trying to escape boredom. I was trying to escape nothingness. A lack of meaning. I wasn't watching YouTube because it was fun. I was watching it because I had nothing better to do, or in reality nothing better to be, and that hit me hard. That's when a phrase I had heard recently started playing in my head, and it changed everything for me. The phrase was, create more than you consume. At first I thought I didn't really get it, but the more I sat with it, the more it made sense. It almost sounded like the best defense is a good offense. Meaning that sitting still and waiting isn't going to get you results, but being proactive and replacing that stillness with action is the key. So I did something I never thought that I would do. Instead of just watching a video on social media, I made my own. Admittedly, it wasn't anything great or of high quality, just filmed on my phone in the gym, but I uploaded it anyway, and it got a good amount of views and did pretty well. From that point on, I decided to create more and found satisfaction in flipping things around. Fast forward 2 years and I've been steadily posting on all social media platforms now. That tiny act of creation felt like opening a window in a dry, stuffy room. I wasn't just watching other people live anymore. I was also participating myself. I started giving instead of just taking. That's when it hit me. I don't need less screen time. I just need more purposeful screen time, more obsession. But with something that can build me, something that can benefit me in a positive way. So here's the truth no one tells you. You're not going to stop being addicted. You're just going to change what you're addicted to. The point isn't to stop consuming what you enjoy, but to take what inspires you and use it to take action. For instance, if you watch a lot of self-improvement videos, try to understand why you enjoy this so much, instead of just binging video after video. Maybe you enjoy it because you can see yourself doing something similar and realize how it can affect your life. I felt like this for years, and then I finally took that step and created instead of just watching. Now I have an obligation to practice what I preach. I started to consume tutorials and how-to videos. This is turning what interests you into a passion and even a hobby. Instead of just watching something for the sake of it, actually start to use it for yourself. Apply what you see to your own life. Now see what you just did? You created something, a new way of living. Make your obsession something that pays you back, something that adds to your life and helps add layers to your foundation. Because once you start creating, even something small or a tiny change you've implemented, you'll notice something wild starts to happen. You start curating what you consume. You no longer crave content that rots your brain. Instead, you want tutorials, inspiration, and feedback. You want fuel for your mind, not fog. So if quitting hasn't worked for you, maybe it's because you're not meant to quit. Maybe you're meant to build. Because once you find something that makes time disappear, and it's not just endless scrolling, you'll realize the real problem wasn't your attention span. It was that your attention was just misplaced.